What's good, y'all? We got Mello Buckzz, 18 shot, 4 kill after album release party, allegedly due to NLMB gang affiliation. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Let's see what it's hitting for.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Mello Buckzz and her album release party turning into one of Chicago's deadliest recent mass shootings.
3 shooters pulled up in a black SUV and opened fire as people were leaving an album release party, as many of them were pouring out of this lounge.
Traumatized. I mean, I'm just shook.
I heard a lot of gunfire, and then and next thing you know is a whole bunch of police officers driving by fast, ambulance, fire and rescue.
Absolute chaos, from people screaming to blood on the streets to people laying on the streets.
July 2nd, 2025. A black car drove up, opening fire on a crowd of people gathered outside the Artist Restaurant and Lounge. This was the near north side neighborhood of Chicago, just blocks away from the luxurious Gold Coast. This whole area was money, business, and luxury. But as big as Chicago is, it can be too small when it comes to violence. And Chicago has time and time again shown us nowhere is safe. CCTV video would show muzzle flashes coming from a black Honda, and in a matter of seconds, 18 people were shot on the sidewalk. One of the worst mass shootings to hit Chicago in recent years, and this wasn't a random act of violence either. This was 100% targeted. A police investigation would learn 24-year-old Chicago rapper Mello Buckzz was hosting her album release party at the Lounge. Detectives are still unsure who the actual target was, as Mello had already left the area when the shooting erupted. A witness observed the suspect vehicle circle the front of the club to see who was there. When they came back around, they opened fire. Handgun and rifle rounds were recovered.
So they just pulled up to the club, looked, pulled off, and just opened fire on the entire club. That's what happened, or it's more detailed than that?
A witness observed the suspect vehicle circle the front of the club to see who was there. When they came back around, they opened fire. Handgun and rifle rounds were recovered, and spent shell casings would be found outside and inside the club, meaning there was more than just the shooters in the vehicle. More than likely, someone was firing back. Law enforcement along with EMS tended to the wounded, rushing victims to the hospital. Of the 18 that had been shot, 4 of them were killed. 25-year-old Leon Henry was shot in the head, 23-year-old Devontae Williamson, 26-year-old Taylor Walker, and 27-year-old Aviance King were all shot in the chest. Chicago's Sun-Times would highlight the rapper Mello Buckzz appears to claim an affiliation to NLMB, a faction of both Black P Stones and Gangsta Disciples. A two-set alliance, No Limit, the P Stones, are based around 79th and Essex. Muskegon Boys, the GDs, are based around 78th and Muskegon, both areas located within the South Shore neighborhood on the east side of Chicago. NLMB has become nationally known through the rise of drill with rappers like G Herbo and Lil Baby, but within the city known as Chirac, NLMB is known for allegedly being behind some of the most ruthless murders in Chicago. NLMB has been suspected of killing 2 brothers years apart. KTS Vaughn would drop a music video that's one of the darkest videos in Chicago drill history. A hoodie saying "fuck your dead homie" would list multiple members of NLMB who were killed, with "get whacked" written at the bottom. And 2 months after the music video dropped, KTS Vaughn got whacked. 5 years later, KTS Dre, the older brother of Vaughn, had just been fitted with an electronic monitor bracelet as he was being released from jail. Exiting the Cook County Jail,
64 bullet wounds
and shot 64 fucking times.
Nigga got hit with 64 of them hoes, boy. Whoo! Is this the nigga that got killed outside the... Yeah, outside the county jail, my nigga? I think I heard about this, unless this is another situation like that. God damn, man, they were not playing. I think this is the situation that I heard some years ago, bro. Yeah, they tore that nigga up, boy.
Being released from jail. Exiting the Cook County Jail, he was ambushed and shot 64 fucking times. Back in 2017, 21-year-old rapper Shooter Shells dropped a song called Death of 150. NLMB was known to go by 150 Dream Team, and the song was a direct diss. 3 months later, Shells was walking up to a car at 9:30 in the morning when 3 shooters walked him down, stood over him, and left holes big enough in his head to see through. They fired a total of 43 times. The images of Shooter Shells laying on the floor would hit the internet, and because of that picture, this murder is still to this day considered one of the most brutal. So brutal the feds even investigated it, but were unable to arrest anyone. That same year, a 37-year-old member of NLMB was shot and killed. His name was Big Wet. And the very next day, his 19-year-old son, Lil Wet, would allegedly commit a quadruple murder to avenge his dad. 5 days after the shooting, Lil Wet would be charged with all 4 murders, 2 of his victims being brothers who were visiting their mom at the restaurant she worked at. 4 years later, all charges against Lil Wet were dropped due to lack of evidence. NLMB has a violent, bloody, and deadly reputation, so best believe they have a long list of Opps who wouldn't hesitate to kill them. With Mello Buckzz party being publicized, it's more likely that she wasn't the actual target, but any NLMB members in attendance.
Yeah, so that might have been true that they just came through that bitch, spent the block, and just aired it out.
Find out, NLMB doo-wop could be seen on video.
I mean, shit, if that's her album release party, she's gonna invite people, that she's cool with there. So anybody can get it,
Being carried from the scene as he was one of the shooting victims. Doo-wop is a known associate of both G Herbo as well as Chief Keef, going back years. Mello Buckzz would take to Instagram heartbroken. Not only did she lose her boyfriend, she lost her 2 best
friends. Her boyfriend died?
All in the same night. Her album release was supposed to be a pure celebration.
Man, y'all gotta quit. Man, y'all can't be in a city like Chicago. Y'all got motion out here. You got clout. You're well known. Dropping your location, going to a well-known spot in the city. You're not even on the outside of the city. You right in Chicago. Like, you can't be moving like this, man. Everybody think they too gangster, bro. You gotta learn at some point in time. It's gonna keep happening, though. But, man, I won't be moving like that.
Of her success, but instead has turned to a tragedy that will forever haunt her.
How would the Opps not get the drop?
Her best friends were taking videos of her all night, posting them to Instagram, and Mello can be seen with an armed security guard following her every step. The crowd inside the lounge seems to be primarily women, and the vibes were harmless. They felt safe, everyone cheering as Mello rapped. But the whole time, men inside of a car lurked around.
Got chains on your neck, but you still in your hometown. Nigga, this the only chain that's on my neck, and I'm not in my hometown. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your mindset.
The area, waiting to kill whoever came out.
There's nothing wrong with pot going to your hometown, but man, it's just place like Chicago, bro. And then your album release is publicized, the location. It's not safe, bro.
600 Breezy would take to Instagram paying respects to AV, showing support to Mello, and calling out the shooters saying, y'all shot all them
women
girls.
and kids, ain't no point.
Bitches for real. Get out the car and get your target. Innocent women and kids, ain't no points. The total number of women shot isn't known at this time, but what is known is 2 were killed, while 4 more were transported to hospitals in critical condition, ranging in ages from 21 to 31, and suffering gunshots to the back, leg, body, and even face. Sadly, Chicago wouldn't be Chicago without the dissing, and YFG Fatso wasted no time.
That ass, you think this shit a game? Cool.
Most shit happen too though. If you know, you know. After that though, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, tell that redhead bitch who always following behind no limit. You trolling, bitch, that ain't in your hood. But go check on them though, you goofy ass little boy.
I heard a bitch got a free ass shot. Bitch got a free ass shot. Yeah. Doctor for them.
Keep in mind this kid's like 17, but his words have definitely caught everyone's attention. This will be a case that takes priority for detectives in Chicago, as mass shootings with multiple killings are cases where everyone wants an example to be made.
18 people
Recklessly firing into a crowd that's majority women isn't honored in any hood. But in all reality, is there anything honorable left in the streets?
Right.
Chicago's seen it all for generation after generation.
At this point, we really gotta look at, like, as street niggas, as the street community, black, whatever the hell you want to call it, bro. We gotta really look at it. What is this for? What are we really doing here? Because if you look, bro, all rap music is promoting is killing. Yeah, they rapping about getting money, but it's not like that, bro. You can't sell drugs like you used to, bro. These niggas is not hustling like they used to, bro. Niggas is not making it out like they used to. You know? We got what are we really doing here? You know
Even
what I'm
with
saying?
the fire department literally spraying the blood off the concrete, it's guaranteed the bloodshed doesn't end here. Now this is rough, and
man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. My city fucked up too, bro. It's fucked up run from, bro. Nigga, the Juneteenth celebration got shot the fuck up, bro, on Black Wall Street, nigga, Greenwood, nigga. I don't know how many people got shot or whatever, or killed. I know at least one person died. I think it might have only been one person or a couple people, but man, somebody shot the crowd up in here in Tulsa, bro. Like it's on Juneteenth, bro.
unfortunately, this is Chicago. This is the reality of gangbanging. This is the reality of having an affiliation, whether you're a full-blown gang member, whether you're just an associate.
Cause bro, I'm telling y'all, my nigga, this internet shit just and that's what everybody lives for though. They live for the validation on the internet. We post on social media, you know, they're all on live stream. You know what I'm saying? Where was I going with that, bro? Goddamn.
This is the reality
make a
of
good point.
gangbanging. This is the reality of having an affiliation, whether you're a full-blown gang member, whether you're just an associate.
It's like everybody wants to be known for being just stupid and ignorant, bro. Where's the motivation to get out, to do better, to get money, whether it's trapping? Like, you don't see niggas posted up in a trap showing like, yeah, you gonna get fucking raided, but I mean, y'all niggas the whole thing is promotion of killing. Who's the biggest gangster? Who's got the most bodies? That's what the hood has came to. There's regular people, bro, hard-working people. There's white people, there's Mexicans, there's fucking Asians and black people that live, or There's everybody lives in the hood, bro. It's not just niggas and it's not just killers that's in the hood, bro. It's regular people, bro. It's nerd ass niggas. But but the majority is a lot of fucked up individuals and crackheads and poverty. That is it. But at the same time, bro, there's niggas who's been in these streets, bro, and they ain't on all this extra shit, bro. They done real some they done did some real gangster shit in their life. They get money out the streets, whatever it is. But you'll never really know it, bro. You'll never really know it, bro, because they don't even promote that type of energy, bro. That doesn't even come off on them, bro. Because this is real life. This is regular life, bro. They're not, oh, I'm the most ganged out. Nah, bro. We're gang because we're family. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It's just like this new era, this new generation. It's just way weird and different, bro. When I was growing up, I peeped the rappers and I peeped the older generations. They was trying to get money and get out the situation, bro, and make it out. Now it's make it in jail or in a coffin, bro. It's okay to just get money and fuck bitches, bro. You're still from the hood. You're still from the gang. You don't have to be a fucking killer from the gang. You could be the get money nigga. You could be the smart nigga in the gang. Y'all niggas act like it's just killers in that shit, bro. Like, and all you can be is just a killer.
Affiliation, whether
that
you're
shit kills me.
A full-blown gang member, whether you're just an associate, even knowing certain people can cause anything you do to become targeted.
Right.
I don't believe Mello Buckzz was the target of this shooting, but I think they used her event as a means to attempt to catch somebody else. And if you saw the video from the scene,
y'all all the same shit, nigga. If y'all hear with whoever, anybody can get it, nigga.
It's just crazy that people will pull up and fire off into a crowd of majority women.
Those are the same women who are gang banging, who are setting niggas up, who are doing this and doing that. We're not gonna sit here and act like all these women is just innocent out here, bro. Whether they got kids or not. That has nothing to do with it. They got them kids and no baby daddy. Something's wrong there. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just say, oh, all these women is just innocent. That is not the case, bro. These women be setting niggas up. Y'all get that, right? A lot of women set a lot of niggas up, bro.
With no regard for anybody, but then
and that's how Opps and shit is created. Is through setups and through drug deals and old friends and y'all falling out and you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, bro. Women. Oh, that's how it happens.
It's like, how can you expect them to have regard for anyone when they're pulling up to kill? You know, it's like, it's just.
Well, it looks like they hit all gang members, didn't they? You know, the 4 that got killed, at least. I mean, those was women. You know, it's unfortunate, man. Sad, bro.
It's a sad situation all the way around the board. She lost her boyfriend and her 2 best friends in the same night. A night that was meant to celebrate.
When you got that
success.
much, when you're that known, you can't be moving like that, man.
And you know, people are gonna come out with the conspiracy theories and she sold it, all that stupid shit. It's just tough, and I guarantee you, she's gonna have survivor's guilt. And that's why they say things like it's lonely at the top. There's always things that happen that make you look at life differently, make you question if you really want this, if you want to keep pushing.
We say that, and I feel that's true to a point, but at the same time, it doesn't always have to be some shit, bro. Some things is avoidable. Life does happen and things happen and stuff is out of your control, bro. Not saying that this was in their control and they could have, by going to another bar, location, whatever could have saved their life. It possibly could have. But man, that's not always the case, bro. And everything doesn't always have to be something, bro. You know, it doesn't have to. There's people out here who's living a good life and they not always just dealing with the most toxic shit, bro. You know? It's what do you invite into your life, man?
And this is just something that she's gonna have to push through. You know, that would be the best way for her to honor her boyfriend and her two best friends. Is to
She
keep
lost her
pushing
two
through,
best
keep
friends
finding
and boyfriend.
success,
That's crazy, man.
and leave that city in the past. But my condolences.
Yeah, man. Once you get to a certain point and you're grown and you're making your own money, you decide where you want to live, my nigga. Do you still want to live in the hood, or do you want to live in the burbs and live a better life, like I'm doing, my nigga? I can go, nigga. I'm living where I want to, bro. Like, what the fuck? I can be living in the hood if I want to. I can live in the burbs if I want to. I choose to live in the burbs. What the fuck I need to be in the hood for, bro? And even if I decided to live in the hood, I wouldn't even surround myself with nobody, bro. You know, so I would be susceptible to the environment around me. But it goes back to who do you have around you at the same time, my nigga? Because if I live in the hood, I'm doing the same shit I'm doing now. I just live there. You feel me? Now the environment when I step outside, you know, you might, you know, the environment's the environment, bro. But if you're not surrounding yourself with people and you know you got people coming to your crib, this, that, and the third, and you always trying to hang out and have friends, bro. I don't have no friends for real, bro. I pop out every blue moon, bro. I'm working, I'm grinding 24/7. Why y'all think y'all watching me right now? What am I doing? It's July 4th. My mama's birthday is today. She's at work. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna celebrate her birthday tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my mama.
To the victim's family and to Mello, drop y'all's thoughts.
Yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. If you made it to the end of this video and you bored, check out this video to the left or check out my music to the right. I just dropped some new shit, all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good shit. I'll get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9.